friends, in this video we will learn about traversing technique of a graph. There are two traversing techniques. First one is BFS, known as breadth first search, is also called as level order, and the second one is DFS, stands for depth first search. So let us start with BFS. As the name BFS means breadth first search, in this BFS a queue data structure is used. In queue data structure, it follows FIFO fashion. All the elements follows FIFO fashion. That means the element which is inserted first will get removed first. That means first in, first out. So Q follows this property, and as BFS goes wide. That means we perform BFS traversing on this graph. If the starting vertices is not given, then we consider any as a starting vertex or starting node. Here, in this case, we consider 0 as a starting vertex from where we have to start traversing. So, as 0 is a starting vertex, and as BFS is named as level order, that means the starting vertex is considered as level 1. Then, when we explore this 0, explore means we have to add all the adjacent node to 0 as a level second. So the adjacent node means here 0 is at level 1. All the adjacent node to 0 is considered as a level 2. So the adjacent node means the two nodes which are connected using an edge. In that case we call these two as U and V. These nodes are adjacent to each other. If this is U and this is one V, as there is an edge between U and V, so 3 is adjacent to 0. Same for 0 and 2. 0 and 2. 0 is considered as a starting vertex and V is considered as a adjacent node to 0 because there is a path between 0 to 2. So all the adjacent node to 0 is considered as at level number second. And after exploration of this 0 and traversing its adjacent node, the third level is, as there is the only adjacent node to 3. So it's 4. So it lies at level number 3. That means BFS goes wide. So let us draw the BFS tree of this graph. So the root node, so the starting node is considered as it's a graph. Now we have to draw BFS tree of the given graph. So the starting vertex is called as a root node. It's a root node with level 1, and there are 3 adjacent nodes to this 0. These are the 3 adjacent nodes as 1, 2 and 3. All the adjacent nodes, these are at level number second, and 4 is adjacent to 3. So we add 4 as a child of 3. That means it is at level 3. It's a level order of this BFS or breadth first search. Now let us solve this example using a BFS and using the data structure Q. So as the starting node is not given, then we considered any node as a starting node. It's a Q. So add the starting node onto the queue, and it's an output list. After adding starting node onto the queue and then removing the starting node from queue, after removing the starting node from queue, mark it as visited or seen node, and the same node which gets removed from queue gets added to output list. And after adding that node to output list, we have to explore, means we have to add all the adjacent node to this 0 into the queue. So the adjacent node of 0 is 1, 3 and 2. These are the adjacent node to 0. So we add them in any order. That means 1, 2, 3, or the order may be 1, 3, 2, or it may be 2, 1, 3. It depends on you. After exploring 0, we remove the next element from queue, mark it visited and add it into the output window or add it to the output list. After adding 1 to output list, now we have to explore 1. Explore means we have to add all the adjacent unvisited node into the queue. So adjacent unvisited nodes to 1 are 0, but it has already been visited or marked as a visited, so leave it. Next adjacent node to 1 is 3, as 3 is already added to queue, so leave it. Then remove the next node from queue, it's 2, mark it visited and add it to the output list. After adding it to the output list, now add this explore or add all the adjacent node of these 2 into the queue. So the adjacent node of 2 is 0, but it has already been marked as a visited or added to the output list, so don't add it again. Next unvisited node is 3, but it is still present in the queue, so don't add it again into the queue. Then remove next node as 3, mark it as visited and add it to the output list. Then after adding 3 to the output list, now you have to again explore all the unvisited adjacent node from graph. So the adjacent node of these 3 is 1 and 2, but they have already been marked as a visited, so don't add them again in the queue. So the next unvisited adjacent node is only 4. So add these 4 into the queue, mark it as visited and add the same node to output list. Then check whether there is any further adjacent unvisited node of these 4. No, it's a terminal or it's an ending node of a graph. So it's a valid output of this graph after performing BFS using queue. So this is not the only output. After performing BFS traversal of this graph, we get number of numerous results of this graph, as if we start from 0 and explore all its adjacent vertices, as the first sequence is 1, 2 and 3. Next time if we explore adjacent node of 0 as 2, 3 and 1, then we get 0, 0, 2, 3, 1. That means we get the result as 0, 2, 3, 1 and then 4. If we consider next output is, suppose we consider 0 as a starting node and add all the adjacent node of 0, that means 3, 1, 2. So we get the next result as 0, 3, 1, 2 and then 4. Again we get 0, then 3, then 2, 1 as an adjacent node of 0 and then 4. Like this number of outputs or numerous result we get of a given graph.
Now let us see the working of this graph using pseudocode. In this graph, Q data structure is used. And marked is a Boolean array. Mark is a Boolean array. Initial status of all the vertices is 0. That means false. Now let us discuss BFS of this graph using pseudocode. This is a given graph G having a starting vertices V. If the starting vertex is not given, so you can assume any node as a starting vertex. Here I assume 0 as a starting vertex. So Q dot NQ of V. Here V indicates starting vertex, here starting vertex is 0. So insert that starting vertex V into the Q. So 0 gets inserted in a Q. Then mark that starting vertex 0 as visited. So change the status from 0 to 1. Marked it as a visited. Then while Q is not empty, as 0 is present in a Q, that means the Q is not empty. So remove the element from Q and assign it to V. So in output list, here 0 is displayed. Then for all neighbors W of V, here V is pointing at this location, starting vertex. Then all the neighbors of V in graph G. So the neighbor of this V, starting node V means 0 is 1, 2 and 3. These are the three neighbors of starting vertex 0. For all neighbors W, here the first neighbor of 0 is, let us assume it as a 1. So add that 1, and if W is not visited, W means if that 1 is not visited, then add that W means 1 in Q. So add that W in a Q. Mark that W as visited. W means mark that 1 as a visited. So change the status from 0 to 1. Then for again check out whether still we have any unvisited neighbor. Yes, it's 3. So now W is pointing to 3. Then check whether if W is not visited. Yes, still W is not visited. Then add that W means 3 into the Q. Add it into the Q and mark that W as a visited. So we add, recently 3 is added to Q. Then mark it as visited. Then again check whether V means 0, still any neighboring vertices is there. Yes, it's now 2. Check whether that W means 2, is it not visited? Yes, it is true, it is not visited yet. Then add that W means 2 into the Q and immediately change the status of that W to 1, means mark it as visited. Then again check whether any neighboring node of that V is there left to be added into the queue. No. Then terminate from for loop and check whether while queue is not empty. Yes, the condition is true, still the queue is not empty. So V is equal to dq q dot deq, means remove the first element from q and assign it to v. So here remove 1 from q and assign it to v. Then for all the neighbors of v in graph G, so here now v is pointing to 1, then all the neighbors of this v, the neighbors of v are 0, then check w, is it not visited? But 0, it is already has been visited, so leave it. Then again check the next neighboring node of v. So the next neighbor of this v is here, it's 3. Check whether this w, is it visited or not? But it is already has been visited, so check the next unvisited neighbor. No one is left as a neighbor of this 1, so come out from for loop and again check whether q is not empty. Still q is not empty, so again remove 3 from q and assign it to v. Then for all the neighbors of v, so the neighbors of v are 0, 1, 2 and 4. First we consider here the neighbor of v is 1 and it is stored within w. Then check whether w is not visited, but w means 1 has already been visited, so leave it. Then the next neighbor of v is 0, so consider it as a w and check whether w is not visited, but w has already been visited, so leave 0 also. Then the next neighbor of v 3 is 2, so w is pointing to 2. Is that w is not visited still? But w means 2 is already has been visited, so leave it. Then again check the next neighbor of these 3, it's 4. Check the status of 4, w is pointing to 4. Check whether w is not visited, yes, 4 is not visited yet, so add that 4 first into the queue, and then mark that 4 as a visited. Then again check whether any unvisited neighbor is left for these 3. No. Then terminate the for loop and check while q is not empty. Still the q is not empty. Then again remove the first element from q and assign it to v. So v is now 2. Then for all the neighbors of v, so here v is pointing to 2, means here. Then check all the neighbors of this v. The neighbors of v are 0 and 3, but all 0 and 3 they have already been visited. Check the status in marked array as 0 and 3. These are the neighbors of this w. They has already been marked as a visited, so leave it. And then again check whether the queue is empty or not. Still the status of queue is not empty, that means still 4 is there within a queue, so remove that 4 and assign it to v. Now v is pointing at node 4. Then for all the neighbors of v, so all the unvisited neighbors of these 4, as there is only 3 is a neighboring node of v, but 3 is marked already as a visited node. There is no adjacent vertex of v remaining as a unvisited node. Then again check the status of while loop. Now all the nodes from while loop are already removed, then the status is empty, then it will terminate the while loop, and this is the valid BFS traversal of this graph. This is not the only traversal of BFS, but there are other as well. It all depends on the order of nodes you choose. In next video, we will discuss about DFS traversal of a graph.